Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Be Real. 100%, y'all. I gotta get my face together because this is crazy. Anyways, I am in a different scenery as y'all see. I'm in my bathroom. But, I wanted to come out here really quick while I had a little bit of time, to talk about something that I come across. And this is kind of like a confirmation thing that I was already thinking about, which is great because at least I know that I'm okay. When you get a confirmation, take it. When I'm trying to get my face together, y'all, again, this is where I'm at. Skin auntie, y'all go get it. I'm about to have to place another order because my daughter, I'm telling you, she be using it like two, she uses it too. So, yeah, so it was our confirmation, and have you ever just felt like, I'm not supposed to whip my face, but hold on. Have you ever, let's say it like this. Have you ever felt as though you had a lot of questions? My hair, y'all don't judge me. Don't judge it. Don't judge it. Me, if you sick of that show, look like ET phone homecoming thing going on right there. That's crazy. Um, anyways, so have you ever just felt like you asked too many questions? Or if you felt like you may have gotten the answer, but you may have missed it in a sense. And you just need a re-answer, right? Because people like me, we struggle we got a lot on our brains, and my towel back there. We have a lot on our brains, and we tend to miss it. And sorry, y'all, my sister. If y'all don't follow her. Is she has her OT, her occupational therapy. And she's doing her she does her reels, her journey with it. Anyways, so have you ever had a lot of questions and you ever felt like, again, your brain is full like mine, to where you may have missed it? You may have knowing like I said, knowing your mind is super full. And I need some more. I don't know why I just thought I could just do it like a thing, but yeah. If you ever felt like, again, your brain is full, and you just didn't get the answer, right? Or you probably didn't, just forgot, or you did, and you missed it. Your brain was overloaded with other stuff, and it happens, right? It happens to the best of us, especially if you have your mother, a single mom, however you want to put it. You have your kiddos, your marriage, all this stuff that's happening. And you focus on other people, but I pray all the time. And I told God that I don't have another 37 years to just wait or whatever. So I guess my thing is, there's nothing wrong with asking God. I didn't wear my face enough. There's nothing wrong with asking questions or reiterating your question again to God. It's like, all right, Lord, remind me of my calling. Remind me of what you called me to do, right? And my apostle had taught about it this past Sunday, which was, like I said, a confirmation for me. Um, but and then something else happened. I'm not gonna put it out there just yet, but because I ended up coming home and I told God, I was like, all right, Lord, I'm here. Am I? Um, show me what I'm called to do, and I'm here to do it. I'm here to be obedient, right? So I just wanted to come to you and encourage you to just like it's okay to want to go back, and it's okay to want to go back and be sure of your calling, be sure that you're doing what God has called you to do, because sometimes you can get so caught up in the position that you're in, or get caught up in people pleasing, and get caught up in a whole lot of things, and you forget. So again, you know, God speaks through his word, right? I've been reading a book called A Woman After God's Own Heart. And it's a really, really good book for, of course, women who are, walking that walk with God, um, and wanting to know, different scenarios in life, how to pray, be obedient. And then they even talked about doing a prayer journal. And I'm sure many of people who do it, I probably done it before, but it's been years, right? Um, so I'm gonna start back on that, and I know, you know, those are gonna be probably my number one prayer um is to know um what I want. What did I lose my time? I did. Oh my gosh. Um, to know my calling, to be sure of my calling, and walk into my calling. Because again, I've been walking around like questioning it for years. Um, but this time I'm like, okay, Lord, I'm ready. So again, be encouraged in your walk with God. Get in His Word more, because He does speak through His Word. Add fasting to it too, because I feel like once you push back your plate or however you fast, um, it will definitely help give more answers, because you're not so consumed with the certain things of life. It could be social media, it could be TV, it could be games on your phone, your girl. It could be anything. Um, and when you're replacing that time, you give that time to God. Don't fill it with something else. Make sure you're giving that dedication to God, and know that again, He's going to answer. Right. So again, this I know I'm rambling, but this particular topic is honestly dedicating that time to God so that you know what your calling is. You can be sure of your calling, because you don't want to be one of those people where you go to God and be like, well, it's your time to meet God. And you be like, didn't I, didn't I, didn't I? And, He still says He doesn't know you because you weren't obedient. You weren't, um, you wasn't doing what He's called you to do, right? Um, so, yeah, now is the time to know for sure, because it's not time. There's really no time to be straddling the fence. There's no time to be second guessing or anything like that. And if you don't know, get to know like right now, um, and get around, wisdom, get around others who are, I ain't gonna say wise in those areas, but it always does. It does say seek wise counsel, about certain things. Um, so get amongst wise counsel. Get in a Bible believing church. Get into some counseling, some teachings that is going to help you understand what a calling really is, and not you calling yourself or not going online to get you a pastor's degree or whatever you want to call it. You want something real from God. And yeah, so with that, it's okay to ask God. It's okay to ask questions um, because I'm doing it. And this prayer journal that I'm starting, just me personally, um, and I'm trying to pull others in there with me. Just, so we can start seeing some actual prayers answered, because, once you say a prayer, you tend to forget and um, you just, you caught up in life, right? So, again, I'm rambling, but it was just a thought that came to my mind, like, because it was another thought that came to my mind. It was like, have you ever felt like you were called to do something, but then you see somebody else doing it? And it's like, okay, well, maybe that wasn't for me, or maybe, um, maybe I just, maybe I missed it. But it really is for you to do. Their calling maybe, I'm not gonna say the same, but it may be in the same loop, but the people that you're supposed to reach are going to be reached by you and you alone, and that person is different. Um, so yeah, keep doing it. Trust God. Again, all this is going to start with your relationship with God by first of all repenting, um, turning away from those things that's displeasing to God, and then also giving your life over to Him completely and willing to be obedient unto Him. Because it's more than just going up to the altar and saying, Lord, forgive me of my sins, and here I am, and however that prayer goes. But it's so much more than that after that. Um, so, again, this is where your dedication to and time to God personally is going to come into play. So, be encouraged. Again, this topic was just to talk about having questions. And it's okay to have questions. Your answers are in the Word of God. Your answers are um, in your fasting, it's in your relationship, your dedication, your time, um, and all those things. So, again, y'all got this. We all got this. And I'll come back and talk to you guys later. And yeah, I'll come back and talk to y'all later.